name is Keely and I'm the owner and creator here at Soy and Shea, and thank you so much for joining me for a bonus soap making video this week. So yesterday's release I showed my first and second attempt of the Soap Challenge Club soap, and today I'm going to take you along for my third attempt at it, which got pretty close. Now if you follow along with me over on Instagram, you would have seen yet another video which was my fourth and final attempt of this technique, and is actually the one that I will be entering into the competition. But for now, come and watch how I do the third attempt of this soap. Let's go. Okay, so let's get this one done. I have once again got my oils and my lye solution down to room temperature. I am going to combine them until they are just emulsified, and then we're going to split them out for the 4 colours. Okay, so the colours we are using this time. I have got some Wellington yellow in this one. And again, I'm going to split them all off, hopefully into the jugs and not onto the workbench. Going to split them all off nice and evenly. The next colour I have is some Lime Spider. Pour a bit off that one to start with. I then have some Marigold, just to give me sort of a orangey, pinky sort of colour. And then the final colour I have got is some Orange Squash. So these 3 colours are all from my Micro Obsession, and this last one I'm actually not sure where it's from. It's just a little pot that I've had sitting here, so off one of my suppliers. Let's get all of this separated out evenly, and then we're going to add fragrance oils once I've got the colour stirred in. Okay, so the fragrance oil I have got is one called Citrus Burst Sea Salt, and this one is from Aussie Candle Supplies. I am hoping it is going to be well behaving here. I need to get this, it needs to be just going from a light trace into a medium trace, and just the other 2 attempts at this I had either a heavy trace or a too light a trace. So hopefully this is a bit like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, and we will get what we are after this time. So that's looking like it's going to keep that trace quite fluid. So I am going to give this a very quick blitz with the stick blender, just to make sure the colour and fragrance and everything is well incorporated and we're up to the right sort of trace. So I've mixed them as much as I want to, and now I'm going to pour them into my jug, and I'm going back for this really big jug because I want that pouring spout. I think the last time I did it and I had the flat jug, it just wasn't flat enough to layer on the top there. I'm going to start with my lightest colour because I want that one on the top. Now this fragrance oil, it's got notes of red grapefruit, tangelo, lime, which is where these colours have actually been inspired from. Plus it's got white florals, jasmine, white teakwood, cedar, and some musk in there as well, and it really does smell nice and uplifting here. So let me get all of these colors layered into my jug here, and then we will attempt to pour it into our mold and hopefully get this feathering effect that we are after. Alright, so let's get our mould in. I'm going to use some towels to prop it up this time, just so I'm not trying to, I'm usually quite worried when I put it on their little pots because I think that it's going to fall over. Whoops, I just knocked my back wall. I'm getting towards the end here. I'm going to try and straighten my mould up. Let's pull it off those towels. Oh, it really makes a mess of the mould. Alright, I'm a little bit more confident that this one is going to work. We'll have to wait and see. It has thickened up towards the bottom there, but I think we had enough of a medium trace through it to get the sort of feathering look, but we're not going to know until we get this one cut, what I am now going to do is get this big bucket scraped out, and then I'll come back and texture the top. Alright, so I am really happy with how this one has come together. I am just going to do a nice simple spoon top on this one. It does smell really good. It's almost like a summer sorbet sort of smell. Really liking this one. It should be nice and cheery for our cooler winter months here. So let's get this one all nicely done up. And then I'm going to leave it sit here overnight, and we'll be back in just a moment and we will cut this one open and have a look. Alright, let's see if our third attempt at this one pot wonder swirl is going to actually work. I really like the side of that soap there. This one is smelling really good. I really get those citrus notes come through, and also that little bit of sparkle, something bubbly in there as well. Let me get this one lined up because I've got no embeds. That's going to be nice and easy. Let's get cut through and see if we're able to get the feathering effect that we are needing for the challenge. Alright, so let's take a look at what we've got and get this one from off the end. And that is the inside. So that is much closer to the effect that we were trying to get. So I've got 4 very distinct layers of colour, and you can see how it all kind of feathers up into each other. So I'm pretty pleased with how this one has come out. I am going to try this one again because it is such a great technique, and I've ended up with, even though I've had the same technique for each of these soaps, I've ended up with 3 very different looking soaps. It is so easy to do, and it is actually quite fun to try and do it as well. I am going to try and do a 4th one to see what I get next time, but I'm going to kind of go off the whole idea that this is a Goldilocks challenge. So if I go and grab these ones here, so this one, this is the effect from pouring it very thick. Then we had one, let me grab another piece here. We had this one where it was too thin, and then this one where it was just right. And you can see we've got some very different soaps there. I am really pleased with this one. As I said, I am going to try and do another soap using that same technique, but I'm pretty sure that this one will be the one that I enter. But if you follow along with me on Instagram and I do actually change my mind, you'll actually see my entry soap over there. So come and follow me over there to see what I actually decide to do. So I hope you have enjoyed watching how I did my challenge soap. If you did, why not leave me a thumbs up and any comments down below. And until the next video comes out, I hope you have a great one, and I will see you then. Bye.